This didn't go exactly to plan, did it? But, you know, strange things happen at sea. No, that's not it. Hello. You're an hour early. That's lucky. I'm editing every post now. Yeah, so the start hasn't gone according to plan yet. I'm just trying to keep the sensors going because I've got them going, but I haven't got the map going. So, but I've got no viewers, so that's okay. So nobody's missing anything. It's because they'll all be coming on in an hour's time when we finish. Yeah. Should I put another post up or just edit these? I don't think anybody's seen them yet, have they? Probably. No, so it's been like hammer down with rain. Which I got rid of the bird poo anyway. Yeah, exactly. Like that. So yeah, got it. Bought it last night. 50-something pounds. Pop up one. Yeah, went up okay. Argos. Yeah, got it from Sainsbury's. Yeah, my first venture out. Well, like proper venture out. 2.4. No, yeah, 2.4 I think. Because I looked at the, there was the 3 ones, and then I looked out here and measured. And thought actually, even if you want to use it in the back garden, 3's way too big. So yeah. But this may be able to go alongside the parasol as well. So, is it posted to me? No. Sorry, wrong time. Defo 17. Oh, thank you. All right. A grenade can. Is it? I don't drink energy drinks. No. Yeah, it might have carotene and things in, so I don't. Yeah. A lot of energy drinks. Well, I just don't drink energy drinks because they're kind of addictive. So. Taurine. Yeah, taurine's highly addictive. That's why people drink loads of it. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway. Right. I've got bigger umbrellas if you want them as well. So. Right, let's see if I can get this trainer going. Hello guys, whoever you are, if anybody's on there. 0 viewers, but there could be people on Facebook, I don't know. Oh, I put my face. Sorry? Yeah, luckily. I think it's all okay. Oh, my notice has fallen over. I think it's sagged and had it, hasn't it? I got 12 quid. Yeah. I was setting up and I came back out after a little break. Normally, probably if you sort of go away and do stuff like this too long, you end up with stuff missing rather than stuff arriving. And I looked in the bucket because I had to move the bucket and there's £2 in it. And then the guy up the top there, where the house with the trailer, he came down and he goes, "Oh, what are you doing?" And he obviously then read it. "Oh, I see what you're doing." And he stuck a tenner in there. good job tenors are waterproof nowadays, isn't it? Right, what we need to do is get the trainer. I need to get the trainer going. So, luckily, it's a very short ride. It's not that cold though, is it? And earlier on when it stopped, and it was absolutely boiling, just for about like half an hour. That's all right. Oh, thank you. What's that from?
So some more
Just stuff you don't need anymore.
and then loose change and more from us too. And then there's some stuff in work as well.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
And then white chocolate rocky road protein bar.
Thank you.
And frosted carrot cake protein bar.
Frosted. Oh, that's got to be nice, that one, hasn't it? Yeah. Right, let's get these sensors going. Map races. Yeah, so I did it slightly different. My head would not get round going to the Isle of Wight before I finished the Orkneys, so I did the Orkneys earlier today. And then the day that I'm going to do, would have done the Orkneys one, I'm just going to fit in with one of those video ones. So, I'm going to ride through a imaginary... I don't know, that was one of the questions the Sally Army reporter bloke asked me. He said, what will you do after this? I said, relax. Oh, my lucky, oh, you're my lucky people. The trainer started first time, it never does that. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I just got so excited I nearly turned it off. Right, okay. All you know viewers out there, I'm going to get the trainer up. Trainer, there we are. Come on. No, don't want to do that. What am I doing? I want to do that. That's the one. Right, and then I want to go to the trainer, and then I want to. Oh, I didn't really want to do that, but I've done it now. I want to zoom in. Okay, now let's officially start the stream. How do I do that then? I'll go to the starting screen. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. I'm just going to put hello, YouTube on there, just to make sure. Hello, YouTubers. Just to make sure that comes up on chat. Probably won't. Oh, brilliant. It's come up on multi-stream and it's come up on chat. So, without further ado, I hate myself every time I say that. It's a horrible saying. I'm going to start the trainer off again. It'll probably all go wrong. And we're going to start our ride across the Isle of Wight, starting at Cowes. I think you can get, you can get a ferry because it's a Red Funnel ferry terminal that we're starting at. So it's like an official place we could have started from. Just get off a ferry, off our bike. Hello Sean, how are you? How have you been today? Right. I don't know who we're going to get on this stream. It's just a bit of fun, this one, but messenger. So, I don't know if we get any new people. I know that Claire is a big fan of Isle of Wight. Maybe she'll come on. Claire and Claire and no, husband. Matt. Claire and Matt. They like. Yeah. No. Jules. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, we're having an argument and all agreeing with the same thing. We're having an argument about that we all agree. They regularly go to the Isle of Wight. I'm hoping Nicola Gibbs will pop on. You'll see some pictures of her in a bit. You never been to the Isle of Wight? Oh, it's beautiful. It's just got such a relaxed, cool atmosphere. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's like slow motion, you know. Yeah. Yeah, the ferry thing's good as well because it's quite a decent crossing, so you feel like you've been on a boat for a little bit, you know. Yeah. And it varies over time. You have Shanklin and Sandown, and the money swaps between the two over certain periods of years. So it's like everybody goes to holiday in Sandown for a bit, and the money sort of goes there, and then everybody gets bored of it, so they start going to Shanklin, and then Sandown starts losing money, so it starts getting a bit ropey, and then Sandown, and then Shanklin starts looking good, and then the next sort of 10-year period it does the other way around apparently. So yeah. But God's Hill is one of my favourite places. It's a little town village in the middle of it. got the perfect coat for it. Oh, I just saw somebody saying we are here, but that was Sean. They literally are here. So we have Sean and Joe here live. So there you can see. Look, there's a. Oh, there's Joe. Oh, it does show. Look at that. We've actually got almost a clear picture of our fans. Sean's just on the peripheral. So what we're doing then? So basically what we're doing, we started from Cowes, which obviously I've been to Cowes because I like the Isle of Wight. I wouldn't say it's my favourite place in the Isle of Wight. But you can get some pretty decent clothes in the charity shops because it's a very posh place. It's where all the yachty people go. So yeah. So if a good tip, go to the charity shops in Cowes and you'll find some pretty cool clothes. That's my normal tip. You know, go to posh towns and go around their charity shops, and you'll find some really nice clothes for next to nothing. And then we're going to go basically north to south. Yeah, that's right, north to south. Via. Oh, Deanne's on. Hello. Sorry, only just got home from work. Knackered. We support you from here. It's just not good enough, Deanne. Sorry. I'll leave it there. No, you feel free to rest your weary bones and not get wet. So we're going to go over the middle and through God's Hill, because that's one of my favourite places in Isle of Wight, and it's the home of Nicola Gibbs. Don't worry about it, Deanne. Who is an artist on the Isle of Wight. She does art classes. If you're bored at all, well, not even if you're bored, but if you want things to do in lockdown, she has little, I don't know whether Facebook or YouTube or both, little kind of arty, kind of classy things, just a few minutes long, teaching you a few techniques, which is quite cool. But I love her artwork. Got a couple of bits. I really want one of the big bits, but my budget doesn't quite stretch to that. Maybe one day. Hi, Sharon. Hello. Hello. Sorry. I'm waving at the computer when the camera's there. That's really silly. And then we're going to finish at the Pink Beach Lodge in Shanklin, which is where Linda and I stayed after our wedding. So that's the significance with the finish. It's a bit wet here at the moment. I'm actually going to have a bite of one of Sean and Joe have bought me a couple more a Rocky Road protein bar and a carrot, is it frosted carrot cake? Yeah, frosted carrot cake flavoured. So I'm going to have a bit of Cliff Bar because I had one the other day. It was so nice I just ate the whole thing while I was riding basically. So I had the chocolate one because I thought I've got two of the same, so if I have one of those first and then the other one in the middle. So now I've got the crunchy peanut butter. I prefer smooth, but obviously it won't be crunchy peanut butter anyway because it's a protein bar. So yeah, so crunchy peanut butter or smooth peanut butter in a protein bar would taste the same, wouldn't it? Don't they taste the same? Just one's crunchy and one's smooth, or do they taste? Would you say they taste different? I don't know. Yeah. Smells a bit like peanuts and protein. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, the other one was as well. Right, if I'm doing the opposite, then the least favourite is probably the birthday cake. Yeah. Mm. No, I had 2 gels. Well, it's a bit of an enigma one, that. I'd kind of say the orange, because I don't like artificial orange flavoured things anyway. I would have said the orange was my least favourite, because I liked it the least. But the blackcurrant, in a way, was the least favourite, because I was expecting it to be... The orange one I wasn't expecting to be nice anyway, whereas the blackcurrant one I was. And that was almost as disgusting. Mm. The orange gel, I think. So. Oh, the Jaffa Quake. Yeah. And again, because it would be all right. It's okay, but it's one of my favourite things, and it doesn't taste like one of my favourite things. So, I mean, the peanut nutter one is definitely my favourite. I'd have lots of those because it does taste like it. No, 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 because although it's my favourite, you wouldn't want many of them because it's a bit too sickly. Whereas the peanut butter one's like one you could buy like 12 of the same, and they'd do you for a long ride kind of thing. You wouldn't get too bored of it or too, yeah. Yeah. No, in a way, the birthday cake protein bar is a bit like birthday cake in that having you have a big slice of it, and by the time you finish it, it's like, I don't want any more of that. It was really nice, but I don't need any more. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. It's kind of like you think it's a flavour you should be able to produce, the carrot cake one. Yeah. For the Jaffa cake, you would have thought, but then they're trying to produce it in protein. They're not trying to, if you were allowed to use all sorts of sugars and stuff like that. Was it a bit windy? I think it's getting more windy than we think out there at the moment, according to Sean. I don't know whether the sound reaches. Can you hear you talking on? Because the microphone's here, so it's like. So anyway, hello Deanne and hello Sharon. Hope you're now especially well. I think were you both working? Oh, by the way, Deanne, Sharon, Deanne. Deanne knows Jasmine, and she definitely knows Sean. She's a bowler. Sharon is a friend of Yasmin's. And I think you've possibly both been working today. Or both work anyway. Jan had retired, but she's she's a nurse, so she's unretired. Is that the word? Is that a real word? Untired. What do you do if you've retired? It must be untired, isn't it? She's untired. She's probably knackered actually, but. So I need to somehow know when I'm at God's Hill. I could show some pictures now, couldn't I? And show them again. Do you reckon? If anybody wants to do the mileage game, feel free to have a go. Give you till 4 miles. Right. I'm going to probably show the photos a few times. This video I couldn't have done them so that I have the ones for Isle of Wight, ones for God's Hill, and ones for the end, but they're kind of all on there, so I'll try and, if I can remember them. Island. Well, that is God's Hill. That is one of the more kind of famous scenes, the little street of the church. That's Nicola with one of her paintings. Amazing lady, amazing artist. She's a spirit painter. That is, you can see that pink building. That is the Pink Beach house. And that's a road we walked up many a time. Claire and Matt probably would have done as well. Up Shanklin into the sort of Shanklin town where the restaurants and things are. That's the doorway to the Oracle, where all the arty work takes place. And that's in God's Hill as well. You kind of get the idea of how quaint the little area is. Most of the Isle of Wight's like that. There it is. The Pink Beach Lodge Hotel. I should find out what it's called. I've forgotten. That's a bit of Shanklin as well. That lady there is the lady who looked after us when we were over there. She was a very nice lady. Made our post-wedding holiday very nice. Very nice lady. That is Cowes. So that's kind of where we came in from. And I think that's a bit of Cowes as well. Yeah. Pink Beach Guest House. There you go, Pink Beach Guest House, that's what it is. Very simple, but very friendly. That's the model village. And that's the stair lift down to the Needles, which is kind of like the little end of Isle of Wight, where you get all the different coloured sands. So you can go down on the chairlift, and then you can make things out of their coloured sands. And that's the Pink Beach Hotel. Bathroom. Is that Shanklin? I think that, no, I don't know if that's Shanklin or whether that's Cowes. I'm very good at this, aren't I? That isn't a scene in the Isle of Wight, that's actually part of the model village. That's how realistic it looks. It's quite amazing, isn't it? And the model village is in God's Hill. That could even be the bedroom we stayed in. I don't know. Can't remember. Spent most of it asleep, and that's one of Nicola's paintings. See the fairies in it. We have a big painting we haven't put up yet, and we've got a little tiny one as well. But I want the big one. There was one big one especially, but it's probably gone now. And that's her studio, I think. That's Nicola in her studio. Looking very peaceful. Just a typical scene at Isle of Wight beach. Got loads of pictures on this. You can tell I like it. I'm just seeing whether that's actually the needles or not. I don't know, that's too small for me to actually see. But yeah, you get a lot of. There's the pink beach again. A lot of white cliffs. It's on the Jurassic coast, isn't it? So you get a lot of fossils. There's the needles. And there's the lighthouse. I'm pretty certain Ken, Anne and Ken, he manned that lighthouse at one stage. Ken Clark. Yeah, he was a lock keeper and a lighthouse keeper, and I'm sure it was the Needles Lighthouse. Another of Nicola's artwork. I love that little house. It's a shop, but you know what I mean. It's a house, shop, house. Have we been round them all yet? They do really nice ice cream in there. I've had many an ice cream in that place. Of course, but I've had many an ice cream in most places. And we're back to. So that's similar to that's the scene from the model village, but that's the real one. And we're back to the beginning. I'll show you them all again later. Back in the room. So what have we done? 3.6 miles. Come on, let's get moving. Keep on running or riding. Oh, and we had a guest from Joanna. Play a song on the old Joanna. Joe is guessing 15.4. She hasn't had a sneaky look on my computer, honest. Yeah. Well, to be able to look on the computer and without getting within 2 meters, you'd have to go in the house, climb over everything in the front room and look through that window. Linda's not here at the moment. She's out and about. She's out on a secret mission. Quite a few bowls greens on the Isle of Wight. No? Is there? Yeah, there's one or two. There's some really rubbish ones as well. There's some that you can, even a grown man struggles to get a bowl up to the other end. I remember going on one of the council ones once and I fired and I didn't reach the end. And it was one of my old all-out fires. Yeah. And I had, I think it was Jean Malden, Anne Clark, and Linda on my ring. So I had like the three smallest ladies on a green, and they were struggling to get like a bowl pass minimum length. They were almost getting to the stage of resulting to literally running up to the mat and throwing it. So it was terrible. At the very end, there was grass like that. Oh, Anita and Ed are on. Guesses are come in. Sticking around the 15s. Could be 30, you never know. Unlikely. No. Anita has guessed 15.5. Whoa, sticking close to Joe there. And Ed is 15.7. Thank you guys for your guesses. Anybody else wants to guess? Feel free. There's loads of little flies on the inside of this thing. I don't know what they're attracted by. Got 4 over there. Oh, I'm getting loads of guesses now. Double D is 16.1. And Sean is 14.6. Oh, I love it when the multi-stream's in green because it's so clear to see the names. I've got green on the multi-stream. You've got blue on the mainstream. No, it was the only colour. That was the option, green or green. Yeah. We probably would have gone greyish cream because that's the colour of the pagoda. Pagoda? Is it a pagoda? No, parasol. That's what it's called. Yeah. What's a pagoda? Oh right, yeah. Like a chocolate fireguard. So it's like a parasol version. Chocolate fireguard version of a parasol. It doesn't do anything. Doesn't stop the rain. Doesn't stop the sun. Oh, nearly at 5 miles. Well, according to everybody, pretty much. We're nearly at a third of the way. So I can beat Linda back. Sorry? Kind of. Oh, sorry. press the wrong button. I am back soon. Oh. So when are you guys back at work? You Monday? All right. So have we?
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for liking the stream, Ed. Huh? Thank you, Joanne, for liking the stream. Oh, I got work's email back. Yeah. Bonjour, Richard. Merci avec aujourd'hui. Nous aimerions connaître votre opinion. Nos forces. I don't know. I'm hoping that means that they're going to be sending those gloves that won't rock. It's an Italian company. Sorry?
So you were speaking French and told me that.
It's not French, it's Italian. No, it's real. Qu'avez stress à évaluer avec les maybe, no, hang on a minute, they're Italian. No, that is Italian, yeah. Was it? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I got some really nice cycle gloves. I've worn them, I think, twice, when they came apart. So, but they took ages to come from Italy. So I sent them photos, and it's kind of got a picture which suggests that they're sending them another pair. If they are, that'd be really cool, because we can stitch the other ones. But yeah, it's basically I should have my gloves on really, shouldn't I? A bit like those ones where you got orange and black and they're stitched, and that happened on those ones. So between the black and the orange, the hem's come undone. But of course, especially with the professional gloves, like the professional shirts, they make the hems as small as possible. So yeah, they're expensive, but they're much more likely to come apart than, you know, sort of a cheaper one where they've probably double stitched it, you know. Oh. No, not quite. Yeah, Linda fixed these ones, but then I've had these nearly 3 years now, and they were like cheapy from China ones, and they're brilliant. I'd rather have another pair of these than the other ones. If you don't wear them for long rides, you get kind of bruised hands after the next day, because they've got like little squidgies in them. What was that? On a measurement? Yeah. 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 Oh dear. Just cut them in quarters and then put them together. I had that. I ordered some hubcaps for the Duke. Well, I'd say hubcaps, the little bits in the centre, and they're like magnetic ones, so they stay upright, and they actually will light up. So, so I ordered them, and I think they're from like obviously like China or something like that. About 2.5 months it took. So he said, you know, light up hubcaps, blah blah blah. Quantity, so one. And it arrived about 4 days ago. I need to do something about it. And there's one. I just expected. Well, why would they not send them in sets of 4? You know, why would one not mean a set of 4? You know, so I have one. No, they're definitely for that. Luckily, the site's gone back up on again, so I saw it on Facebook. Yeah. Oh well. The weird thing, the offer they got on the moment now is buy 3 get 1 free. So, so I'll have a spare one for the price of 3. So. Yeah. 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 You could draw a frame round it.
It's like 45 quid.
Stick it up, get a Sharpie pen, and draw a frame on the wall. Joe's talking about she got some. She ordered some picture frames and got the measurements a bit wrong. The pictures are 4 times the size of the frame. Right, I'm just going to go on the trainer and pan out. We can have a look. Okay, so that's kind of the journey that we're taking. I'm not sure which of those dots is God's Hill. I think it's the second one. I'm pretty certain it's the second one. Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, we're going past the garlic farm. Always worth a visit. If you like garlic and you go to the Isle of Wight, you must visit the garlic farm. Some of the best garlic in the world. Although they would struggle at the moment because they use a lot of people from abroad to do the harvest. Let's go out one. Do we lose anything? Yes, we do. There we go. I'll stick on that. 3 days off from cycling. I keep pointing my toes. I don't know why I'm doing it. It's stupid. It really kills your knees. I find myself going like that. I don't know why. Because it kind of feels nice on the feet, and then you realise that your knees are in agony. Yeah. the quality of that little webcam was so good that the house, they just look like brick white. You can't see any windows or doors or anything. Just looks like two big garages. No, I haven't. About the 15th or 16th, isn't it? I think they said they're gonna probably announce, which will be about like 2 weeks to go before. Yeah, well, it's everybody's is end of June, so. At least the end of June. Yeah, because that's the official date. So everybody's letter theoretically allows you to, or tells you to isolate till then. So. No, I don't think it will be. It's just how they go about it. I mean, the obvious and the easiest one is that they just say that everybody who's got a letter about shielding will now need to shield until. If they go, well, everybody needs to get a new letter, that's just, I don't think they can do that because it was such a hard mission for everybody anyway, including the government. The government had to put thousands of hours of work into that. So it's just easier to say that, which is probably what will happen. I'm not sure they'll do 12 weeks. I think they'll do, say, like 6 weeks and say we'll review it then. So they probably will do 12, but they'll do it. Yeah. Yeah.
They never knew that the government sides wiped the whole of the hospitals by saying nobody had to wear a mask.
Yeah.
And then none of the hospitals knew.
So yeah.
They were going, well, we haven't prepared for this. What are you doing?
Yeah. 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 Yeah, there's a kind of lot of stuff now which is like not, it's kind of like company policies and government policies have kind of gone out the window, and anything to do with coronavirus you're kind of allowed to make up. It's like a lot of companies saying to employees you need to provide your own masks because they can't get hold of them, but pretty much everybody's infection control policy will say that the company will supply all PPE that you need, and if they don't, you must speak to your manager, blah blah blah, Well, that just doesn't work at the moment, does it? Because none of that's actually logically possible. I wore mine. Well, yeah, when I went out, because that was like, if I've got it, I didn't want to go out, but I had to, and it was like, I don't care how stupid I look, but I'm not going to throw all of this away for one silly thing, So. Yeah. Well, my work at the moment aren't able to social distance. Simple as that. So the buildings don't allow for it, so they wouldn't be able to have people at risk in there. You can't social distance from the clients. There's not enough room in the office to social distance, especially if they want 3 or 4 people in there. The throughfare is only 2 meters wide at best. So. Yeah. 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 Yeah,
I just fed up with it.
yeah. I would without this. I'd be stir crazy. But we've got a load of stuff backed up now that needs doing, so I can kind of almost come straight off this and start ploughing into stuff around the house.
You can do the reverse. You get extended for another 12 months. The land rent just go through. You do it the other way.
I don't think Linda would want that. So.
Yeah, I do.
I think she wants the things doing around the house. So.
Yeah, you might be in the middle.
Yeah, but in a way that's quite good because it means that there's a kind of like a list of stuff and I can just get on with that. So I might do like this once a week. Just, you know, it's a bit of fun kind of thing.
You can see it from the side of every post in the UK.
Yeah,
Start from the bottom and see if you can plan a route across and try and get and go from top to bottom.
yeah.
You can post on each one of them and go, I'm cycling the bottom.
I thought about that with like the Salvation Army life houses. Oh. Call yourself a bowler. I'll pick it up. Oh, right.
You hit the side and then hit the other leg of the.
I got given a trolley coin by an old bloke at Aldi. Yeah. Yeah, this old boy was putting his trolley away, and I said, "Oh, here you are. This is pound." This is obviously before coronavirus. So I gave him the pound, did all the shopping around, put the trolley back in, went to get the thing, and it's this rusty old thing with a smiley face on it. He was a really nice looking old boy, if you know what I mean, as well, you know. So I afterwards I kind of pictured the conversation back, and you could see he was a bit confused. He was like okay, you know. But they usually cost £1, don't they, anyway? So. Pinehurst. That's one they'd have to be very careful on the website address, wouldn't they? Oh yeah, because you know you get ones like that, don't you? There's that place in America called Penn Island. So of course they created their email address and then realised that you're getting lots of people because it sounded like because they thought they were sending emails to Penis Land. So. Penn Island is a real place. It's like a museum for about pens, or a place where you can buy pens and stuff. I don't think they have like rides. It's not like an amusement park, you know. So, a pen-themed amusement park would not be the most exciting thing. Huh? Have I seen? Yeah, we see him. He opens the gate and goes out and comes back in. Yeah. So what do you do with a wet gazebo? Do you just take it down and put it back up tomorrow when it's hopefully drier? It's supposed to be like summer holiday weather next week. He said it was going to earlier on. It was like supposed to be horrible. And then they said, no, it's going to be really nice weather all next week. It should be cool if it is. Oh. Hi, Nick. Hi. Hi, 15.6. Hi, Ed. That's like a code. I'm guessing 15.6 is your guess? Yeah, I'll have that. I haven't had one of those for ages. It's got energy drinks in it. Nick. Nick, 15.6. You haven't had a 15. Everybody's, yeah, all guesses are different. Someone's going to win it. So, I am. Yes. Hmm? Just to make the map, just to make it go round here. You kind of have to force it around because it's designed to go on straight lines between journeys. So we're coming up to God's Hill. Should we go in one? Where's me? In one more. So Nicola's place is kind of just up by the church, next to the chocolate factory shop. I can't remember what it's called now. I think there's chocolate things on there. Probably not. So we'll go through the town. Is it a town or a village? See, Nicola, if you were on, you could tell us. It's a village, is it? Hasn't got a cathedral, so I know it's not a city. On Isle of Wight scale, it could be a small town, if you know what I mean. It's a village, is it? It should be a village. I mean, anywhere else it's a village kind of thing. Ah.
It's reduced slightly. The 2011 census.
That's careless. Sean said that since the 2000 and something census, they've lost 6 people, which I think is a little bit careless of them, but you know. What, on God's Hill? Yeah, give me some God's Hill facts, that'd be quite cool. Why is it called God's Hill? So what was the first fact then? How many? What's the population? Yasmin always likes populations of places. So. 1,459.3 people. No, the 0.3 is a lie.
Near God's Hill was the site of the first ever Isle of Wight festival in 1958.
Oh yes. What farm? Ford Farm. Site of the first ever Isle of Wight festival.
The dialing code is 01983.
And the dialing code is 01983. Okay. Right.
It's got a model village.
Oh, the model village is amazing. I'll show you some pictures of it. In fact, it's very difficult. It's so detailed that some of the pictures that I got on there, I can't remember whether they're the model village or the real village. So.
Parish church is All Saints Church, and it is noted for its medieval wall painting of the Billy crucifix and the stained glass window by the William Moss.
They had a fire in the model village. The church caught fire. You could see the flames from 17 feet away. That's a Roy Chubby Brown joke, that is. It's his only clean one. So Browning's farm, shop. So we're kind of out of God's Hill now. I'm going to put the pictures back on. Oh, that's interesting. It was once the witch capital of the UK.
Apparently when they started building God's Hill Church, the workmen would leave their tools overnight, and when they come back next morning, the tools would be where they were.
Oh, right. That's just kids playing. So, here are some of the pictures. So that's the real God's Hill, because you'll see a picture in a bit that is the model village of that church and some of those buildings. And that's Nicola with one of her Amazeballs paintings. Eat chocolate, eat ice cream, and see Nicola Gibbs paintings. Huh? Yeah. So you can see there the little pink building is. So that is the hill going up from the Shanklin kind of shoreline up into the town, which has amazing places to eat, or did in the times that we stayed there. And that's amazingly colourful rainbow effect door of the Oracle. Nicola's art gallery.
Not that you want to publicise a pub,
Yeah.
but there is a pub called the Fighting Cock.
There's a pub called the Fighting Cocks. That's a well, and that is the Pink Lodge. It's not. They say hotel, but it's. I guess it kind of is. Yasmin's put a guess of 18 and says, "Can she have a wave from the family?" Oh, actually, that won't work at the moment. We've got the pictures on. You have to wait. Yes, you can, Yasmin, but obviously, that lady was the lady who looked after us amazingly when we went there after our wedding. She was a really lovely lady. And there you go, Isle of Wight beaches. You can't beat them, other than beaches that are better, but there aren't many. There might be some that are hotter. That's Cowes. That's obviously you're saying, well, that's buildings and water, but that's a place called Cowes, where they do all the sailing. And I think that is Cowes town, I'm pretty certain. A part of it anyway. That's part of the model village, or just very big children. And that is the, what do you call them, chairlift, which is quite cool. Like cable car chairs that go down to the Needles, so they go down a cliff basically. I didn't mind that. I am scared of heights, but that was just about doable. Nice bit of Isle of Wight Sea. I think that may be. That's the front of Cowes as well. I'm sure I've walked along there, and that's part of the model village there. Really worth a visit. So yeah, so that's that road. You see the houses and the church behind it. I'm going to say that that's the room that we stayed in. It may or may not be, allegedly. That's another one of Nicola's paintings. You can kind of see the kind of angel figure there. There's more than one. There's about 3 there I can see. I better be careful because you might be finishing. I don't know. I can't remember how far along we were when I went through these pictures. Oh no, we were at God's Hill, weren't we? Yeah. And there's Nicola again with a load of her artwork around her. And a dress that matches in with the artwork. How cool is that? Rock pooling. It's on the Jurassic coastline, so you can. I've found quite a few amazing fossils around that area, around the Isle of Wight. I say amazing fossils, some fairly good fossils. And there's the Pink Lodge. So you don't have to go far to get onto the beach from it. The Pink Beach Hotel. And that's the Needles. But I am pretty certain that Ken Clark was the lighthouse keeper for a while there. Most of them do though. Most energy drinks, in my opinion, smell of poo. Yeah, yeah. Joe's drinking the energy drink that I can't drink because I don't drink energy drinks. I think Red Bull smells that too.
Did you have the milkshake?
Huh?
The protein milkshake?
Possibly not.
I got a little down on everything. Did you get one of them just to see his face?
Nah, milkshake.
I'm going to get one now.
And then we're back to the beginning. Joe's drinking the energy drink, as I say. But so, right, you're on camera now. So this is Joe drinking the drink. What's it taste of then? So does it taste like it smells then as well? Or?
Well, it tastes probably better than what it smells like, but I'd rather lick my own sugar.
All right. You'll be climbing the ceilings. So, Yasmin wants a wave from you both. Nearly on there, Sean. A little bit further. There you go. That's Sean's arm. You're making us want to go back to the Isle of Wight. And why not? It's a lovely place. It's got what in it? I got the only green tea that I like is Moroccan green tea because it's nothing like any of the other green teas. It's like a different thing altogether. Gunpowder green tea. Give me a sec, just having a few minutes rest to throw a snail. Sorry? Oh yeah. New hand wash. Asked you about the ice cream. Squeaky, I love you. Oh right.
Sweetie, I love you. I thought it was going to be a bit like ice cream from Aldi.
Yeah.
But it tastes so high in sugar that it tastes like swallowing a whole packet of sugar.
Oh right.
It's lovely though.
Sweetie, I love you. Apparently, I thought she said squeaky, I love you, which sounded quite weird flavour. I thought maybe like this be like have little bits of rubber into when you're eating. It's like. Yeah, you put your spoon in and it goes, let's take out the bowls.
And then there's chocolate shoe pieces as well. Mini shoes. That's really dog, yeah, dog.
If you ever listen to this stream, Brian, we love you.
Okay.
We've done 10.9 miles. That would be roughly 2/3 of the way. I should be drinking that. That's very bad of me. I haven't drunk anything. Oh, I've got a bit too much squash in this. You try it, Sean.
You still no, I'm all right, thanks.
I've seen her face, so I'm gonna.
You might love it though. You don't know. You might go, what are you on about? It's gorgeous. Get me more. This drink that they were going to give me sounds pretty horrendous. I'm going to have to try some Sweetie I Love You ice cream then. So it's a co-op. Oh, I've had ice cream at the co-op before. It's crap. I bought the chocolate chip from the co-op before, and it was like granular. It was like really horrible.
No shit.
Yeah. I think this one was about 59p a tub though, so.
You're not gonna go. Can't go long.
I'm just having a look and seeing whether nearly everybody on this site is also a member of the We Love Ice Cream group. So they know why we're obsessing over ice cream. Sharon, are you listening? Do you like ice cream? If you do, join our group. Oh, I was only halfway through looking to see whether Ewan had replied to my. He sent me an email with loads and loads of questions on. So I spent until about 3 o'clock in the morning answering them. So hopefully, he's the kind of the. I guess he's the press officer for Salvation Army. He says he thinks it's a good story. No, Ewan, but it's spelt. It'll be the Welsh way, so it'll starts with an I. I-W-A-N, I think. Oh yes. Ooh. I have an email back. It says, "This is an incredible story. You are an incredible man. I'll write a press release about your challenge and send it over for your approval shortly." Although I must admit I don't like being called shortly, but I prefer Shirley or Surely. Surely. Don't call me Shirley. I said that. I sent an email, a text to you the other day, didn't I?
Yeah, I typed the text.
All right. So there was another one. So where is it? You're in there. Hello, Richard. What's your son called? Should I send a reply? I can't remember. It's called Isaac. Oh, you can't mention my son. Well, not without mentioning my daughters. I have to say, not that anybody outside the Salvation Army will probably see it, but that's very nice of him to say that. Well, a lot of the questions kind of led into the other things, so it's like, what's your motivation, blah blah blah, and how did the bike thing start, so I had to kind of tell him about like the spinal injury and all of that kind of stuff. And then he couldn't just say, it was like, what's your wife's name, Linda? So I had to kind of do a potted version of how we met and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. that's kind of that's a. I mean, if next week is that as it said, then I won't need it anyway. But it does mean because this stood up to the wind pretty well, that I could cycle outside in wind and rain. So
Well, you got Saturday, Sunday, nice weather, well, a bit cloudy, and it's rain Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
all right.
and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, dry, and then Sunday rain, according to the.
Oh no! So that's going to be like the dilemma for the last day, isn't it? Well, like I've said, I could because on the Saturday I've got the video ride. So if it gets nearer the time and it looks like Saturday's going to be a really nice day and Sunday's going to be horrendous, we just shelve the video ride and we do the finish on the Saturday. So that's kind of good in a way that it gives us that option to swap between Saturday and Sunday depending on the weather. Because we don't want to, it's going to be an all day because it's a long ride. And everybody wants to be able to sort of be comfortable and come and go and that kind of thing, and not sort of think.
Okay.
So I asked about. She told me about the ice cream. I don't know if you can hear. You probably can't hear much of what they're saying. So she explained about the ice cream being incredibly sweet and just like eating pure sherbet. Oh. My bum says I need a rest. Says I need them 3 days. Sharon was on earlier, Yasmin. I don't know if she still is. Is she working today? Yeah, she done her back in, hasn't she, Yasmin? How is your back anyway, Yasmin? How's your Pakistan? Sorry? Pakistan. It's a country. Pakistan is a country, isn't it? But it sounds like you're saying he's back. Pakistan. That was Lee Evans' joke, wasn't it? In the Olympics, because they had the country there and they only had one flag person, so there was just a man with the flag, nobody else, no other contestants. His sport was flag holding, luckily. We've just done 12 and a half. That's about my mental age. Sorry? About, according to everybody, 3 miles. Four, 3.5 according to Jan. Oh yeah, I got a lot less according to Sean, so that's good. Well, the rain stayed off now for this little bit. Jo never put her umbrella down all the way through the time. Has she? Why you put it back up again then when it's not raining?
It's not raining.
Oh right. The weather oracle has predicted already. Jo's already got the umbrella up and it hasn't started raining yet. I think she's like a psychic. That's why she's left the umbrella up, because he can't put it down. There's a couple of funeral umbrellas here if you want them. I think they're ones from Evans, because they used to give them away at one of the galas that the gala that they used to, yeah. It's not raining here. No, it's not raining here either. Joe's predicting it. Joe had the umbrella up ready, just in case her hair runs. I got so much gel in it. If I went out in the rain, it would glue my eyes shut, I think. So. Jan says, bless her. Oh. I feel like I've got 2 miles to go. My legs have got 1.5 miles in them. I didn't put the other mileage up, did I? What the other one was? What was it? 19 point something, wasn't it? Better do it before we finish. Not that anybody's done an overall guess anyway. Orkney 6, 19.5. Plus. One 9.5. Look at that, as if by magic it appears up there. No, it doesn't, because that's wrong. It needs a plus before it. You idiot! Is it not? No, it's 19.5 plus, isn't it? Let's put plus. Shift and plus. Done. That's better. There we go. So 19.5, 20, 30, 32 point. Oh, I can't work it out now. 20, 32, 33. 33 at the moment. We've done 32 miles. It's not bad for a day. Knocked off 2 stages. So I think we're just about coming into Shanklin now. Last chance. Oh, my foot went over the top, kind of thing like that. Ow. Ow. One last chance to say happy birthday, Liam Gallagher. I should say it like I mean it. Happy birthday, Liam Gallagher. Nice, mate. Made another year. Lives a risky lifestyle. Oh, it's a challenge these days, isn't it? It's becoming harder and harder. Yeah. Deanne has a hair. I have a hairdresser appointment the 7th of July, fingers crossed. Can't you just pass it through a hole in the wall and they snip a bit off the end? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want to. If you're a country that had got down to 0 cases, you'd be like, yeah, okay, that's fine, but nobody's coming in our country until it's all over. So, well, just you wouldn't want to anyway, economy-wise. You know. Oh, we can see the finish line. It's by the seaside. Pardon me? Huh? What? Huh? What? Oh, right. How do you know? I could tell you he's going to win, but I'm not going to. Huh? The next one after 14.6 is, so Sean's is the lowest at 14.6. 15.4, Joe is the lowest, and the highest is Deanne with 16. I didn't put Jasmine down. It's all right. All right. Sorry, Jasmine. I put yours down now. You haven't won, but I bet you'll figure it out. It's going to be around those 15s because there's still quite a long way to go. How long is the promenade? Is the question. Joe fancies herself for a win. Sean fancies himself for a win. I think anybody on the 15s probably fancies themselves for a win. Joe's going to do a lap of honour. So that twisty bit of road that I said where you go up into Shanklin Village, that's the bit we're going around at the moment. Yasmin just put thank you. I think that's meant to like a thank you. Jan's put a picture of a pig on, I'm not sure. Oh, I admit defeat. Oh. Don't give it up yet. I might go back down. I might have gone up and down this road twice. Yasmin fancies it's her. Yasmin still fancies it's her. We're 14.6 at this moment, which is the pig was me. Thank you. Oh, right. I didn't realise you heard it. That's not a real burp, honest. Oh.
It was 15.1, it's me. 14.8. Like a summer.
This is distance.
What?
It's like
That doesn't know.
I know it doesn't. I know.
Joe thinks she's won, but it's actually going to be 4 times longer than she thought it was.
40.9.
So at the moment, yeah, it's looking close to being Sean. It's between Sean and Joe there. They're actually brawling as we speak. And it never finishes when you think it's going to. No. It has 15.1. Yeah. Well, I've. So, just in case anybody doesn't know, Joe's doing a celebratory streak around the grass verge. It was a close call between Sean and Joe, and Joe won by 0.1. Well done, Joe. You win half an energy drink that you have to finish now.
I have to finish now. No.
Well done all, speak soon, says Deanne. Yeah, so that seemed quite hard work, I don't know why. Well, because I've done, how much have I done all in all then? I can't work that out with my oxygen. Sorry? 19.5. Yeah. 34.6 or something like that, don't know. Yeah, so sort of 330 plus mile stages. Thank you all for being here this time. My brain's gone for some reason. I will see you all in 3 days. Well, I'll see you all on Tuesday. If you're around on Tuesday, please come along if you would like to. And have a nice 3 days while I'm away. 34.6. Thank you, Deanne. You can't guess now. Oh no, sorry. Deanne has just won the overall distance. Yeah, 34.6 is correct, and she's the only one who guessed it. So, well done, Deanne. Sunday night. Well, yes, I'll see some of you Sunday night. That's true. Um, have a lovely weekend, everybody. Just leaves me to say, where's my mouse? Just leaves me to say, love in abundance, stay safe, and peace out. Thank you.